Hi YouTube! This week's video, I'm going to be talking about my feet. The feet that I have, they're very different than anyone else's. The size of my feet that I wear is a size 10 in toddler. Or if you want to be more specific, on my left foot it's about 6 inches and on my right foot it's about 3.5 inches. The next part of the video that you're about to see, it shows me walking from two different angles, the front and back angle and a side to side angle. So there's a really cool trick that I can do with my hands and feet that actually matches. My right hand and my left foot, if I put it on kind of like a puzzle piece, four of my hands makes one foot. With the size of my feet, it's relatively easy to find shoes. A lot of kids who are a size 10 and toddler, they outgrow very, very quickly. Just because I buy different sizes of shoes doesn't mean that they all work for me. So something that works well for my feet is a Nike Flex Runner. At Nike, please don't ever discontinue the Nike Flex Runner. I have not found another pair of shoes that actually works for my feet. When I was in high school, I had these orthotics that made my feet bigger. The difference between orthotics and prosthetic is a prosthetic is for missing parts of limbs. Orthotics are a little bit different because I have feet, right? So when I was in high school, I had these orthotics that made my foot a lot bigger and it was extremely uncomfortable. They weighed about 5 pounds each, and I actually left mine on the last day of high school because I just didn't want to wear them anymore. They were very uncomfortable. I was born with club feet. So what that means is my feet are a little bit tilted, and the reason why it's called club feet is because a golf club, it has that little bit of a tilt to it. So with my feet, I weigh size 10 and toddler, and I weigh about 90 pounds. You know, I am considered underweight. But my biggest concern when it comes to my feet and my weight is if I gain too much weight, I would be forced in a wheelchair, right? I don't want to have to go in a wheelchair. I love being able to have that freedom to be able to walk and do what I want without having a wheelchair impair me. As it is, if I break a hand or a foot, I would be stuck and I would have to rely on other people to help me. Dress shoes, when it comes to the workforce, having a pair of shoes like dress shoes is important to go to work. But for someone like myself, I can't exactly wear regular dress shoes because regular dress shoes for little girls, a lot of times they, like flats for example, I can't wear a flat because I don't have a full left foot. If I do wear dress shoes, I tend to wear guys' dress shoes because again, girls' dress shoes, they're either flats or they're really sparkly because of little kids. Regarding my weight and my shoes, I'm very conscious about how much I weigh and how that affects my walking. If you saw a 5-year-old who weighs a size 10 toddler and they weigh about 90 pounds, you would think that that kid is probably morbidly obese. That same principle applies to me. If I weigh too much, my feet won't be able to take it, so I would have to be in a wheelchair. I know that people in wheelchairs, they have to adapt things in order to live, and I already have no hands. So if I was forced in a wheelchair, it would be a lot harder for me to do anything. When it comes to walking and my strides, because my feet are two different sizes, it takes a lot longer for me to equal one stride of somebody else. One thing I do love about my feet is the fact that I can walk and jump and skip. You know, I find it funny that science says, you know, if you don't have a big toe, or if your feet don't look like this, right, you shouldn't be able to walk. Yet here I am, you know, doing whatever the hell I want and having a great time doing it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one.